so fast. Hey, you're probably very fucking confused about what any of that was. Um, what you just watched was footage, that was recorded by, that I found on my brother's computer. Kyle, we didn't have the best relationship or anything, but, we were family. Um, there was, fuck, I don't, shit, what did any of that, it was like 10 years ago, I think, was when any of this happened. It's been fucking bothering me just watching the footage over and over again, trying to... All I remember was I was in my room, or was it my room? It was somewhere downstairs, and I just remember the screaming and fucking gurgling, I think, and the thrashing and the banging, and Mom was at work at the time, so I went upstairs and to his room, and there was no mess, there was no sign of injury or destruction anywhere in the room, and Kyle was on the floor. He was breathing, he had a pulse, his heart was beating, he was asleep, and I don't fucking know what was going through my head at the time, but I thought maybe he just had like a panic attack or something from getting pissed off at a game. I don't know why the fuck I thought that, because there was a win screen on the monitor, but I put him, carried him on the bed, and I turned off his recording. He never woke up. We took him to the hospital, inevitably, because if he didn't wake up, he was going to starve to death or dehydrate, so he just never woke up, and as I said, I didn't really have that great of a relationship with him. Shit, I didn't really have that much of a good relationship with any of my family, really. Definitely not like Penelope or Andy, but I don't know, I felt like it was my fault that it took so long for him to get some kind of medical attention. But we kept visiting, and one day he was gone. There was nothing on the news. There was no body. There was no trace of him leaving. He was just gone, never to be seen again. And I think at the time I didn't really think much. That sounds... I was hoping that maybe he had just like run away or something. But not too long, if I'm understanding if it's true that this, whatever this game is, like another world or something, that sounds so fucking stupid, but their names on there I recognize. There's Penelope, Sebastian, Andy, Connor. Those were some of Kyle's cousins. About like now that I think about it, not too long prior to when that footage was recorded, like maybe a couple months, there was a week where everybody all of our cousins vanished, one by one, and it seemed to be ordered from eldest aunt and the eldest child of that aunt to the youngest, and our mom was the youngest of them, so we were last, me and Kyle, but I'm the older brother, right, so it was my turn, but it just never happened. Mom, she vanished after Kyle, not too long after Kyle disappeared. And all I had left is this. I'm probably gonna show a picture of it, but I don't know what the fuck it is. I looked at this thing from every angle. I don't know what this is. I haven't got a clue. But I think Mom and our aunts were worshipping some kind of deity or God or whatever, and we were all born to be given to this thing, but our mom's side of the family was cut loose, but eventually he came back for them anyway, and it's so why not me? And I'm not on the bloodline. I'm not kin. I was adopted. I don't know if like Mom explained it to me, but she was cut loose and she was trying for a baby for a long time, and it just wasn't working at the time, I think. So she thought, I don't know why this thing is, and I don't know why it has to be strictly blood related, but it doesn't fucking matter. It really doesn't. I don't know. God. I just wanted to get this. I wanted to get this somewhere. You know, I've been living in just constant paranoia in my own fucking house, and I don't know if this thing's gonna come back for me too. But if it does, then you know what happened.